Everybody, it's your boy Ono707 coming at you with my first PC win. It was a duo, so I don't take all the glory home, but you know what? I had a big part in this one. We had a lot of fun. The only thing that was actually missing right here, and we kind of were talking about, is there was a 1 kill each right here, so me and Average took our time sniping these fools down. He had some guys pinned at Shit Shack just behind us and didn't understand that there was actually another squad looking at us from this ridge. So now we're just trying to track down where our loot went. Go ahead and pick all that stuff up. What I'm going to try and do in this video is walk you through my thoughts, my feelings, and just the overall excitement I was trying to contain during my first PC win. So again, we hit these two guys up, looted them up a little bit. I walked away with my M24 a little bit earlier, but now I'm full kitted. M24, M4 combo. And now it's just about where we're going to go end game. So here we are trying to get in the car, and of course, you know, what's a car without being run over?
How did you get hit from behind the car?
Average running my toes over. A little overzealous on the gas pedal. Nah, actually that was just good old PUBG. Can't get in a car without hitting yourself, right? So at this point, we're just trying to figure out, all right, where are we going to go from here? We got 2 snipers, we got 2 ARs, we're set. So we're thinking like high point. I'm thinking to myself, based on the map that we pull up here in a sec, probably go to the back of Lapavka, hit up the cliffs looking over. But Average reminds me that you actually want to be more centrally located during these kind of games, especially when you're already here. You don't want to get too far off to the side, so we decided to go right over here by mansion. Zach, voice text chat. What was that? Now, as soon as he comes in, I don't know how he missed those 2 gas cans, but I see those and I'm thinking, run.
Bro, look at these gas cans. This is a trap.
Then he realizes. So I'm like, yeah, bro. Yeah. Turns out no one is actually in this house though, but I'm sketched out. I'm looking over the other house. I'm thinking like maybe they ran to go finish their loot after setting a trap. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're actually waiting for someone to pull in, and now those gas cans are able to be shot from different angles. Turns out, nope, they're gone. But we catch this BRDM coming down, and I'm ecstatic. And Average is like, bro, stop being a pleb, come outside, and just look up.
Straight, just look up. Just look up, bro. It's
Oh, fuck. Well, guess we'll just hang tight a little bit.
Here, get in good position.
Keep that BRDM in mind. We're going to see that guy later. Hopefully it doesn't land on me. Where is it? I see it.
It's right on top of me.
Let me know how you guys feel about camping out packages, by the way. Do you guys run straight out to the package, or do you guys wait for people to come to you knowing, especially in a central location, you're about to get run up on? Didn't take long for us. Look at this. Just 0 F's given. I'll tell you what, I won't give you an F. I'm going to give you a bullet.
Got him. There's his buddy. Oh no. I knocked one.
I don't know how he was able to manage to down that guy, but he was able to pop one guy off the back of that bike. I was praying to get one with that sniper shot, but nope.
Took the knock guy out. That was fun. No, he's
Oh shit. At that point, I'm getting the F out of that spot, because that almost took my ear right off. I don't need that.
I see him. He's at 85 crouched, and he's knocked. Now I'm gonna go hit this care package. Oh, it's trash. It's just a goddamn.
Loot the guy next to it. He already had the level 3 stuff. I'm trying to
I
find
got
this
the
other
level.
guy.
Oh wait, no. Oh, good call. He did have some good stuff.
Oof. I wanted that shot like you wouldn't believe.
Coming back up. Wait, why do I have so much 7.62?
Ladder down here.
Not a goddamn rip either.
Where I caught a glimpse of his guy, and I was like, we're not doing revives today, son.
Oh, yep, I just got the kill. Nice.
You go down, that's it. Now this next part had me cracking up. Just wait for it. Oh yeah. He tried to jump and shoot.
He's dead. He's dead.
Didn't
He
work.
died midair.
Dude, what an idiot! That was insane.
Give it to that guy. He went for it. Full send.
Okay, going back to these
Bro, I
guys
have
over
too
here.
many energy. I have too many boosts. I have 16 boosts, 5 painkillers, 11 energies.
This graphics error I keep having.
So now we're just trying to mop up the guys that we know are still over here. We can't really get a full sense of where they're going. Are they coming towards us? Are they backing off? Just kind of keeping an eye on it. And that's when we kind of notice that, you know, I think we got to go at this point.
Stood right in front of me, bro.
We got to start thinking about moving.
Shit, I'm gonna move over here. Oh, I hear him.
I got him.
Wait.
Finally caught a glimpse of the guy.
I see him, I see him. Oh, you
Got like maybe 40 seconds before we got to move, so I really want to put him down before we have to move. Couldn't quite do it. I don't know where those shots are going. The only pixel I can see is his leg, and apparently I can't shoot it.
Different guys.
Yeah, well, maybe. Alright, I'm gonna get the Jeep. These guys know where we are now. Somebody just shot at this building. I'm ready to vacate.
It felt like our centralized location has done its job. It's time to move on, get, you know, back into the mix, back into the grind of things, reposition before everybody else does.
Alright, I'm at 5.
I'm thinking top of that hill straight ahead.
3.
So we should set up some
And this is where I'm going to go ahead and just say that averages hours
right here.
on PC come into play here, because I would have never stopped here. Gonna tell you that right now. This is in the middle of the field. The only cover we have is a car.
Yep,
That just seems like death. But after being here for a few seconds, I kind of realized, you know, this actually does work as long as you watch your anus.
people coming out of the
Don't let people come up from behind.
Shooting at you.
Yep,
From where?
I don't know. It's very far because there's no muzzle report. And it was hitting the... It's got to be from our 80 because it was hitting the goddamn...
So we start taking some shots from over on this cliff. Can't quite figure out exactly where it's coming from. And that's when we start realizing there's people still in the blue coming out.
Got guys at top of the ridge, 320, coming out of the
Few
blue.
I
shots.
knew it. Didn't I just say that?
They could contemplate his
Right behind that rock. Well, south
theories on coming in and out of the blue.
one guy so far.
I don't see him.
But he seems pretty content in staying back
Did he
there.
move to where we can't see him anymore? Because I don't even see
I,
a rock.
okay, we got
So at this point, we really got to move again. Got to reposition before it gets too late. We're getting ready to go.
It's not far.
And that's when we start seeing fools again. Like, these guys are just on a nature hike. We can't allow that. So I popped that guy a good one right in the butt.
one far is hit. One close
Shot
is
him
not.
in the buttocks.
Far.
I feel for these guys. I've had matches like this where it just feels like PUBG Run Simulator. Because I'm going to tell you, we're going to keep seeing these guys come back throughout this video on the run.
Do an adrenaline syringe.
And I'm going to say they probably set a record on today's video.
That was
They ran far.
No.
Don't do that.
Thinking top of this hill. By these trees.
Yeah, remember we were getting shot at from our 80 potentially, so there's guys to our left.
So now that we get to the top of the hill, we're back into our spot. Notice that we're actually trying to stay near the edge of where the zone's going to go. That's something that
Clear left side first.
I think a lot of us at this point have kind of all learned to do, is stay to the edge. But for me, I'm not comfortable even being that close to the edge until I know no one's coming from that direction, so I wanted to clear the left side. While we're doing that, of course, our marathon sprinters showed back up.
Got one.
One in the
So we start taking our shots at them again, teaching them that this is not a run simulator.
One
This is, in fact, an FPS game.
Oh, he just went prone.
If that guy hadn't gotten prone, though, If that guy hadn't gone prone right then and there, come on.
Safe though now.
Come on, son. I feel like he might be running a Spartan race doing his burpees.
Oh, I see him at.
How did that not hit his left toe? I mean, his left toe for sure was dangling.
Is that a BRDM coming up behind us?
Sounds
95?
like it. Yes. We hit the
Now, fairly sure we just heard that BRDM.
No.
We're kind of wondering where that guy is going, or where he's going, where he came from, what his plans are.
Sniper tower.
But you know what? We're not too worried about it.
16 alive.
So we got some ideas for that BRDM.
We'll either hit the farm hard or hit a ledge up. I don't know if going to the farm is a good idea because it kind of restricts our sniper tower out there. I kind of like this shot, I'm not gonna lie. The sniper tower can't really
Guys
shoot
coming
at
at.
us.
Alright, so now we've relocated.
I see him.
We know the Marathon boys are coming.
Guys we were shooting at a minute ago.
And right now it's open season. So we start talking about who's got who. I plug one into the guy in the front. Average smashes the guy in the rear. How these guys are still up, I don't know. I don't know.
He's behind the rock.
I guarantee they ain't happy about this right now because they've just been running for the last 10 to 15 minutes of this game. All they've done is run.
That
When the
Dacia
rocks just
stopped.
started running. They got smoke out now.
BRDM. Straight ahead.
There it is. The BRDM. You know, I wanted that earlier,
From
but
behind us.
honestly, I've learned my lesson about that thing. That thing is noisy, it's slow, you can't shoot from it.
Step again, I've got two. You need any boosts?
All it's good for is transporting the enemy wherever you're trying to go.
I got
Sometimes that means into the blue zone, and hopefully you can outlive them through there. See Average's video of Ejecto
Light
Cito
up this,
BRDMO.
Yeah.
This is why it doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Owned.
Oh, baby!
We just
Let's
owned the
go.
BRDM.
Great, man. Good shit.
Almost final circle. We're 13 people left. Two of them are us.
He went prone.
Only 11 enemies. And the BRDM is completely
Sniper
null and
tower
void at
has
this
the
point.
Dacia pull up to it. So it could be on the backside if it's there.
I didn't know that.
Now we attract some enemies over here to Sniper Tower, so we knew we were going to engage right here. I couldn't even get out of that car
Found him.
I'm down. I'm down.
before I was pretty much wrecked.
Crawl over here.
I am
Very
safe.
good.
Take your time.
I see the guy out here.
Yes, that is a pink Car 98.
He's taking cover. Alright, I'm
How does that make you feel to know that people are getting domed by the average sniper and a pink Car 98?
Hang on one sec. I gotta.
I can see his gun sticking out the back of it. It's marked.
There's an
We're gonna
AW.
have to-
So at this point, it's a 2v3 situation.
Bro, we need to shoot this guy.
We know we got one not far off. He's just actually past his car.
Some distance from us.
One guy goes down.
Hit his pan.
So now it's a 2v2. We know it's actually a 2v1v1.
Marked it again.
One guy's here at this tree. So at this point, we have now communicated who's on who.
Yep, I got this guy pinned.
Average is now checking our left. If this guy even moves an inch, he's gonna lose it.
Do you have a name?
Lose anything and everything he's got left of life. My M24 is gonna hurt him bad.
Grenade, I have
We're
smoke.
trying to
Move it.
think about throwing a grenade his way. I don't have one. He can't throw that far. That's probably why he's carrying a pink Car 98.
Are you watching our left?
I don't judge.
Yep. Boost up if you got him. This is going to be the final push. This guy's still on the tree. I see his gun.
There's
man.
two guys on that tree. Unless that was
Are
the
you
back.
Sure? No, that's the same guy. Here's one.
We know we gotta move, so I get a full
He's down.
boost. There it
Right,
goes.
he's down.
Now it's a 2v1. We know he's at that tree. Well, Average knows he's at that tree. I just know I'm getting shot at. I come around the corner, spot our man.
I can't believe he's not knocked. We got to go.
I see him.
Poof!
Hit.
How's that not a kill?
Nice. All right, I'm in the safe zone. I'm laid down.
I didn't see a level 3. I saw level 2.
I'm down with you.
So I'm a little... I feel like I just got robbed right here. I know he's got... This
Alright, you
guy's
wanna go left, I'll
healing.
go right? Or no, actually, no, let's play
Yeah,
together.
we need to take him. I'm gonna
At this
go right.
point,
Okay, I'm
my inexperience takes over.
Go up by these trees.
I get a little overzealous. I want that dinner,
peeking left.
and I don't heed my friend's warning.
Don't go down. I'm gonna get covered by this tree. Don't go down. I'm gonna get covered by this tree.
I'm down.
Oh no.
He's peeking left. He's peeking left.
Well, you win
I'm gonna
some,
move towards
you
you.
learn
just so if
some,
you need a human shield. You will have a human
and I
shield.
learned, you know,
I had a grenade. I do.
don't go down.
Get this kill. Get this kill. Oh, nope.
No.
This guy
Front.
learned,
He's peeking left.
don't take on the average sniper alone.
Nicely done, brother.
Good game.
That right there,
man.
my friends, was my first PC victory. It was actually a lot of fun, a lot of great teamwork, a lot of good back and forth between me and average. If you haven't subbed yet, please hit that sub button, hit that like button, and I will see you on the next one.